Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm coming to you from the outdoor yoga studio this morning. I'm getting ready to practice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna practice in a few minutes or maybe after lunch. Had a lot going on this morning. People are asking me these days all the time on social media, whatever, about different things in the future, different plans. I'm really just flowing these days. I'm not trying to think too far ahead. I'm, enjoying this rental. We just got a great booking this morning, and I'll tell you about more in a little bit. But yeah, the way things are unfolding in life right now for me, I'm just not thinking about them too much, and I'm not trying to put a lot of planning in. I'm doing my videos every day. I'm writing more. I'm starting to organize my writing thoughts. They're finally going to have that blog up and running after so many sputtering attempts. But yeah, just loving life as always, eating good food, about to up my yoga practice, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. First, a little bits, and I'm going to keep announcing this a little bit. Like I say, a lot of stuff really cool is coming up. I've got a special guest coming for like 10 days at the end of this month. And I think you're going to really like that, and that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be something different for me, and I'm going to get to actually interact with some raw vegan and some yoga energy. Another thing, this morning we just booked, we had a 2.5 week booking for the house in late September, well, mid-September to October 3rd. And it turns out, and it's just like I think things are flowing, things are coming to me as they're supposed to unfold. As you know, I do yoga, and I've been, and you know what, I'm not going to get too deep into this. That's not the point for today. I'll talk about this a little bit in the next video. But yeah, there's a woman renting the house for 2.5 weeks. Probably just her, maybe her husband might come and visit, and she's an Ashtanga teacher, and she's coming here to do an intense workshop with probably the only real Ashtanga teacher in Costa Rica. So, and she's kind of excited to meet me, the guy that owns this house and handles the listing on VRBO, which is where this one rented from, not Airbnb. She's excited to meet me, glad that I do yoga. I've already stalked her a little bit on Facebook. I see she's into juicing, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyhow, the focus of this talk today is, I don't know why I haven't thrown this out here before. Well, actually, it's only been plans still kind of coming together, but for anybody that could potentially, maybe you're in Costa Rica, maybe you have some miles, maybe there's a way you can plan in that amount of time. But October, I'm going to do a little adventure in October. I've got to do a border run. I'm not going to the States this time because because the holidays, that would be a quick turnaround. I'm going back to see my mom for the holidays, and having this new rental, I don't want to be away for a full 2 weeks in October, so I'm only going to go for a few days. But there's a great little place. I just hop over the border. It's real easy to go to Nicaragua. There's a bus, a round trip bus from San Jose, Costa Rica to Nicaragua is about $50 if it hasn't gone up much. They walk you right through the border with all your immigrations and customs stuff, and go to a little beach town that's probably about half an hour from the border. Well, in that little beach town is and I've had friends that have gone there and given me reviews on it, there's a raw vegan restaurant, and a very good looking raw vegan restaurant from what I see. And there is also, I think right next door, or they're kind of affiliated with a yoga studio, a yoga travel business. So yoga, raw vegan food there. That just immediately, I wasn't really looking forward to this trip because I always used to drink heavy when I did my trips to Nicaragua. In fact, I haven't been to Nicaragua since I got sober, and it's going to be quite interesting not drinking Tonya beers and Florida Caña Nicaraguan rum. But no, so I was really happy to know about this. But anyway, I started thinking, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to probably head up to Nicaragua. I need to go within I need to go sometime between October 3rd and October, say probably about the 3rd to the 10th, something like that. So what I was thinking about is maybe somebody wants to come do a 2-for-1 type thing and see 2 countries and do some, eat some good raw food and do some yoga. So what I'm thinking is, if maybe there's somebody that wants to join me, maybe you want to come stay here at the house, do yoga out in this, here's what you're looking at when you're doing yoga. and you know, eat some good food here for a few days. Maybe you just want to stay here for a night or two. Maybe you want to stay for a week. And then when I get ready to go, we pack up and we go to Nicaragua and just have like a kind of little fun, raw vegan and yoga adventure along the way. Anyhow, I'm going to be doing it. I just thought I would throw it out there just in case there might be, like I say, somebody that's going to be in the country anyway, or somebody that might be inclined to book a ticket. It's on, I mean, you still got, we're talking 2 months from now, so, and we could do it either way. You could come and stay a few days first. Depending on my visa, I have to get out by 90 days, but depending on that, we could either, you could come and we go straight to Nicaragua and then you stay after you get back here, or vice versa. But anyhow, all the information about the house I've been putting down below. I've got my Snapchat, my Instagram down below. Now that Instagram is doing stories, I guess I'm doing stories on both of them, playing around with it a little bit anyway. Because to be quite honest, I haven't been as active on Snapchat and don't have that many people following on Snapchat as I do on Instagram. So even though I like Snapchat a lot, it kind of behooves me to, you know, to do the Instagram thing, just seeing as how it gets out to more people. But anyhow, whether anybody's able to make it with me or not, I will be doing some cool stuff from up in Nicaragua. I'll try to get as much, you know, some video up there, do some, maybe even do a live feed depending on how the internet is where I get there. Last time I went too, oh, and by the way, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to stay, but if we figure something out ahead of time, Nicaragua's way cheaper than Costa Rica. Nicaragua's a little paradise. I used to go to this little beach town a lot back in the day, and I would book this little hotel that was 1 block from the beach. It was immaculately clean. It had cable. It had wireless internet, and they gave you breakfast the next day. Now probably, well, no, they had a fruit plate on there, so. And it was $30 a night. Now it's been about 7 years since I've been, but scale wise, I mean, it hasn't blown up. So it might be 40, 45 a night, but it's a really nice place 1 block from the beach. And it's in the center of town. It's a cool little town in Nicaragua. And yeah, so I just thought I would mention that, and maybe somebody would be interested to join along and come for the ride. But anyhow, just think about it, and if not, I'll be sharing through social media and on the videos, so you'll get to see it anyway, and cool. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you like this one, please give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Hey, how about sharing this one for me? Because, you know, you never know who's out there that might be like, wow, that sounds kind of cool. I might want to go do that. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a good day. Peace.